cut. Look, I'm excited to be in this area in Manchester. I know Cynthia, the Civic Club president, is excited, and I'm excited to be with her. And then we're in District I, Councilmember Robert Gallegos, so I know how he feels about this project today. And then pleasantly surprised, I did not expect to see La Congresita, here today, but Congresswoman Sylvia Garcia in her congressional district today. And yeah. But and at the same time, I do want to acknowledge just from outset Lon Brenner, the Vice President and General Manager of Valero, Houston Refinery. Lon, thank you so very, very much. And then we've worked very, very closely with the Houston Parks Board. Beth White, it's good to be with you. So we've got, so all the gang's all here, today. So look, let me thank Kenny again, and thank you for your work as interim director of the Houston Park and Recreation Department. And good morning to everybody. Good morning. Oh, y'all sound like I'm about to give a sermon. Good morning. Look, it's great to be here with all of you this morning at Hartman Park. I am happy to be with the council member today and of District I and his staff. And we're also, again, we're joined by a number of people from the city. This is one of the complete communities. So Shannon Buggs I believe, is here. And then at the same time, Laura Patino and Ryan Slattery with the Office of Resiliency are also present this morning. Most of all, I'm just so very excited to be here with all of you to celebrate the first park to be improved through our 50/50 Park Partners program. And I want to thank again Valero Energy Foundation for stepping up to becoming a founding member of the 50/50 Park Partners Initiative. So give it up to Valero again. Look, we have a number of beautiful signature parks across the city, and we are all justifiably proud of each and every one of them. But it is neighborhood parks that are the center, and I underscore the center of our community. Neighborhood parks are where we gather as families, where we make friends, and where we exercise and play. And for many people in our city, they may not, or it may be challenging, for example, to get to a Hartman or to a Memorial or even to a Discovery Green. But it's these localized neighborhood parks in the communities that can really transform these communities and neighborhoods for the better. This is these local neighborhood parks that people can walk to, they can bike to, right here in their neighborhoods. And let me tell you, when you have a high-quality neighborhood park, it literally can change everything, and even the mindset, because then these children, and I want to especially underscore the children walk by, run by, play by these parks all the time. And when they see a high-quality park, it also says to them at a young age that we value them, we care for them, and they are not second-class citizens within our city. And so that's why, I'm excited to be here today. It just changes everything. And I'm speaking as one who grew up in a neighborhood just like this one here, grew up and still live in that neighborhood, where in our park, when I grew up, if you wanted to play baseball, you got a pillowcase, you put a lot of dirt in it, and you put it on first, second, and third, and on home plate. You literally made the park yourself. And I will tell you, as a kid growing up and leaving one side of town, Congresswoman riding with my dad in the back of a pickup truck going on the other side of town, I saw all of those nice parks. And then I wondered why our park looked this way. And it just affects your psyche, But when we take time to invest in local neighborhood parks, it literally changes everything. And so that's why we created the 50/50 Park Partners Initiative, a public-private partnership with one goal in mind: to improve neighborhood parks in complete communities and other critical areas of our city. I'm very grateful to the Houston Parks Board. They have placed a great deal of emphasis on parks and green space, Bayou 2020, and so many other initiatives, and they have joined in with us. So Beth, thank you again for your commitment to the whole city in a very holistic way. I'm grateful to the Greater Houston Partnership, along with the Parks Board, for answering our call to support this initiative. Their partnership is key in the fundraising aspect of this initiative. And it's great to be working again with Beth White, President and CEO of Houston Parks Board, on this and many other parks and open space projects for Houston. As our city continues to grow, so do the needs of our citizens and neighborhoods. And it's up to us, both public and private entities, to work together to build a stronger, equitable, and more resilient city. Parks and green spaces are a vitally important component of that goal, because you cannot have a complete city without having the green space and the parks that go right along with it. And then finally, every Houstonian, every child, and every family deserves a safe and beautiful space to enjoy the outdoors regardless of their circumstances. Complete communities, resilient Houston, and 50/50 is how we will work together to improve neighborhoods so all Houstonians can have access to quality services and amenities. Again, I appreciate Valero's generous contribution to this playground project. Looking for a lot more Valeros in the city of Houston. As we said, church, whosoever will, let them come. The doors are still open. And we would appreciate them doing what we're doing here, right here in the Manchester neighborhood. And so thank you to the Manchester neighborhood that welcomed this partnership. And I want to give a special thanks to you, to the Civic Club Board, and to the neighborhood residents who helped choose the final design of their playground. And then I want to thank the neighbors and the people in this neighborhood for being patient as we build a more equitable city in the city of Houston. And hopefully the goal ultimately is that regardless of where you live, or regardless of where you travel, regardless of the neighborhood, you won't see a disparity in one as compared to another. I said before, 6 years ago, I didn't want to be the mayor of two cities in one. Today, we take another step at equalizing things within our city. I hope you're excited. I know I am as well. So thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Allen, and thank you, Mayor Turner. It's an honor to have you, other distinguished guests, Valero employees, and our Manchester neighbors here today to celebrate the reopening of the newly renovated Hartman Park. You know, Valero was an early and enthusiastic supporter of the Mayor's Parks Partners Initiative. The opportunity to work with our local government to make a lasting and visible improvement in our community brings satisfaction to all Valero employees who share a commitment to being a good neighbor everywhere we operate. When we first embarked on this project, we had an opportunity to walk through the park grounds with families that live here in Manchester, and we asked them what their vision was for a dream playground. And 2 years later, we're blessed to have teamed up with the city of Houston in making that dream a reality. Now, I know we've had to reschedule this thing 3 times due to weather. It's raining out there right now, and I'm beginning to think that the good Lord wanted this to be a water park, but we do have a good water slide, I think, out there today. So this is just one of the ways that Valero has made a positive impact in our community. Since Valero purchased the Houston refinery in 1997, we've invested hundreds of millions of dollars to improve reliability and environmental performance of the plant and quality of life in the surrounding community. This includes over $5 million in charitable contributions in the Houston area, with much of that going directly to organizations here in the East End. But beyond engaging with our community financially, we're also building stronger bonds with our neighbors by holding volunteer events right here in Manchester and improving communication through bilingual information programs and providing means to bring questions and concerns directly to us. You know, I'm proud to be part of the industry that built the city of Houston and provides affordable and reliable energy that our city and our country needs to prosper and improve the quality of life for all. And I'm most proud to represent a company that's a leader in that industry, because at Valero, we strive to be a leader in everything that we do. Whether it's operating refineries with industry-leading safety, environmental, and reliability performance, while delivering products that are essential to our economy with industry-leading pay and benefits for our employees, or becoming one of the world's leading producers of renewable fuels, whether it's sponsoring the PGA's leading charitable fundraising event, or leading one of the most generous United Way campaigns in the city year after year, or whether it's offering scholarships to outstanding young leaders in the Manchester area, or leading the way in the Mayor's Parks Partners Initiative, Valero leads to make lives better. And we hope that by taking the lead in this initiative, it will encourage others to make a difference as well. Thank you.